were glycating protein, and we wouldn't glycate protein if we didn't have insulin resistance and dysglycemia, which is changing of our blood sugar level outside a nice tight uh, uh, range that we want patients to have. So, like I said, I'm very wordy, but I hope that's sort of answering the question.
Thank you, Natasha. You brought up something very interesting when you mentioned erectile dysfunction, how in our world we talk about one ED is related to the other ED. So the one ED is erectile dysfunction, which is related to endothelial dysfunction. So endothelium is the lining of cells in your blood vessels. So that endothelial layer is hugely impacted by insulin resistance. So that is the reason, some endothelial dysfunction and erectile dysfunction both have to be addressed equally. So usually, around erectile dysfunction, people have all these jokes and, blah, 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 but it is very serious.
I have an obstetrician gynecologist talking about erectile dysfunction and ED. I thought that was hilarious, Dr. Carr.
Thank you. But my point is, it is very serious, and very often these become people, they're the butt of jokes, and it's, in fact, usually it's not even brought up,
versus talking about liver and now talking about the penis in the same conversation, which says that that one thing is still related to so many other areas. And we have to take this very seriously, because a lot of times people don't come in saying, I'm getting fewer erections. People don't come in and say, oh, my belly fat. I mean, I do get a lot of people coming in and saying my belly fat is an issue, but it's more of like an aesthetic thing. I don't like having the belly fat, right? And then you find all these things. And I just said to a patient yesterday, I said, you're 65 years old. We've been working together for over a decade, and you've never thanked me for helping you to not get the heart attack. Right? And nobody does. Nobody's going to come to us and say, thank you for sorting out my fatty liver. I've worked with a 20, I think she's 24.